Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name's Arlena and I'm glad you could join me. How are you tonight? Today in Michigan it's about 61 degrees and sun is shining and it's still up, which is awesome. I'm glad you could join me. Tonight we have some fun things planned. I got my new paper pumpkin and it is gorgeous. It came in a beautiful new box, not the typical orange one. And it is really pretty. So I hope that if you have paper pumpkin that you received yours already. This is what it looks like this month. It is gorgeous. And there's 2 stamp sets in it this month. So a little extra. Yeah, my box is a little smashed. My box usually comes smashed. My mail carrier is not very gentle with our mail. Let's just put it that way. So, hello Robin, how are you doing? How is Scott? I assume you're with him, so it's going to be a long month. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I did check to see how far it would be for me to drive out and just stop in and see you for an hour or two. It is a really long drive, and I don't know that I can do that. And I really don't know that Scott would want company anyway. But I know you could use it, even if it's just for a hug. So I hope things will go well. So paper pumpkin, we'll wait for a couple of minutes. We got 1 more minute till 7 o'clock. So we'll wait for people to hop on. As you hop on, say hello, like Robin did. And if you're watching the replay, you can just fast forward through this chit-chat part if you want. If you just want to see the creativity tonight, that's fine too. So yeah, we're going to talk paper pumpkin tonight. So paper pumpkin, it used to be, I wasn't that thrilled about it, but it has gotten a lot better. Tonight's cards are absolutely gorgeous. The kit, you make 9 cards, 3 of each of 3 different designs, and they are beautiful, and they are spring. What is it called? Daydream, and they are absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to talk about that and how you can be a part of the paper pumpkin community as well. All right, it is 7 o'clock, so I'm going to point you to my work surface. I do have a little gift that I was given last night, so I want to share that with you. So this is the gift. It's a little box, and it's made with the butterfly bundle. I don't remember what it's called. Beautiful Butterflies. And she made a box out of it, and you have to untie it to get in it. And you open it up, and she has Mercedes chocolates in there as a little thank you to me for always doing nice things for people. So she thought she would do something nice for me. So this is from my friend Shannon, and I am so blessed to call her friend. I'll have to remember those are in there when I want some chocolate, because Mercedes chocolates are very, very good. All right, so in the catalog, on page 11, this is the annual catalog, is the information about Paper Pumpkin. It's a monthly subscription. It's $25 a month, which includes shipping. It's mailed right to your door. There's free gifts and access to exclusive products for the subscription. And you join the creative community. So I'm going to post the link for this. Hello, Nancy. I'm going to post the link for Paper Pumpkin. If you're not already a member of the subscription, you might want to consider it. So I want to make sure that you have the information if you want that. So as you saw, let me bring it back over here. The box is usually orange like this, and it's cute, very cute. But once in a while, we get treated to a prettier box. Very beautiful. And on the end, it always tells you what the name of it is and the date. So you know that this is March 2025. So this has daisies and bumblebees. It's so cute. I did unpackage it already, so we wouldn't have to go through that. But you get a bag of adhesives, different adhesives. So we have the adhesive dots, which you know I always say I love those for vellum. We have some mini dimensionals, and we have some dimensional lines. So must be popping up something long with this kit. Let me show you. You do get the insert for the 2 stamp sets. And this is what we're going to be making. They are absolutely beautiful. The colors, coordinating colors, are your basic black, crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadows, soft seafoam, and very vanilla. Love, love, love those colors. We have a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot. And you know me, I like to use the bigger pad, so I will use that tonight. It's just easier for me. This stamp set has the honeycomb, a little arch of flower and some leaves, a very little hello in cursive. It is beautiful. And happy birthday. This is a good time of year to start making your birthday cards for the year and stock up on them. Then we have a stamp set that says, thank you for always being there for me. There's a bumblebee, honeycomb, some wings for this bee, and this is the bee body. Enjoy your special day. Wishing you brighter days ahead. Oh, I can think of a lot of people that could use that. Thank you. And sweetest birthday wishes. So this is like an all occasion stamp set. So we can use that for a lot of things. Okay, are you guys ready? Look at these card bases. We have this one. And I love that Stampin' Up! Is starting to design the back side of the card. So this folds like this. So the back side of the card is folded. And then you have that as well. If you were going to do an alternative card, you could probably use this as one card and this as another. So you could actually maximize your use of the card bases and get more cards out of it. Then we have just the blue, and there's these 3 vellum, they're kind of like deckled rectangles. And then we have, ooh, that's cool, that's interesting. So there's this panel, and this pops out. I'm sure we can use that as a sentiment or something. But I don't know if you can see on this. Can you see that some of them are glossy embossed, some of those honeycomb? I think you can. I'm trying to move it just so. So, yep, you can see. So, very cool, very interesting. And then there's the card base that is just a little like a blending brush of color. Then we have these interesting circles. looks like water spots on it. Then we have 3 sheets of this beauty. So we have that spray of daisies. We have a large daisy, and then like a bouquet, a stem of daisies, a smaller daisy, medium. Oh, we got all kinds of daisies. Who likes daisies? I'm telling you, these are gorgeous. And then we've got 3 bees. And we have 3 sheets of all of these. So lots to use here. And let's see what else. We have some honeycomb. Not sure how many we're going to use of these, so I cut out like 3. And I think, nope, we have the envelopes. Oh, you guys, look at these envelopes. Oh my gosh. You do, Robin? More. Oh, they're beautiful. I love them. All right, let's get started. Okay, I have my instructions. And I think I am going to follow the instructions the way they are for the first card because they are so beautiful. Okay. The first card is using, oh, we have all these labels too. Yowza. All right, I'm going to punch out a couple of these. All right. All right, so we need this card base. It might help. Oh, I'm starting with the third one. I'm sorry. I'm starting with the third card in the directions. And we need 2 of the honeycomb. We need this label. I can't tell which side is which. Usually there's a right side and a wrong side. And we need a bee. And we need a little flower. Where's your little flower? A little flower. Medium flower. And a big flower. So all that can go aside. Okay, that's what we need for the first one. You know, there's no ribbon on this. I know that linen thread would look beautiful on this. Let me get some linen thread. If you don't have linen thread on hand, you probably would like to do that. It's a very good thing. It's like a staple to have because it really goes with anything. When it comes undone, it is curly, so I just use my bone folder and my thumb, run it through my thumb, and it straightens it pretty much right out. Like so. Okay, so I'll set that aside. All right, Sweetest birthday wishes is what it says. So we are going to use that. Sweetest birthday wishes. I'm going to use a bigger block so it fits on there good. And we're going to stamp in Lost Lagoon. Trying to stamp where you guys can see so it's not so close to me. Although I like it close when I'm trying to line it up. Oh, beautiful. Close this up. Robin, do you have stamping supplies with you to keep you busy, keep you occupied? All right. I'm going to fold this. I'm going to use my bone folder and get a good crease on that. And then it looks like I'm going to accent that one goes over that one. This one goes over this one. So we're just making it like 3D. And this one goes over that one. Well, that's crazy. I'm trying to see if there's one that's... There is one. That goes here. One that goes here. Nope, it's not that one. Ah, they're not labeled, so I don't know. Let me see. They showed this one here. So this is going to go behind here. Okay, that goes there. And then this one... I don't think it's this one. I think it might be. I don't know. Oh, this one. Yep, that one goes there. Wow, it's a puzzle to get these lined up right. Okay, and then that there. This is going to go down first. And then this one's going to go over here. Okay, so we are going to, this says to put it down with the adhesive dots, but I guess I could do that, but I want to make a bow, and I'm going to make a faux bow. So I want this here. So I want this right here. I want some adhesive right here. And then I'm going to just put a little loop. And a loop. There we go. No tying involved. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this. And glue this down like so. All right, good. All right, now I want some dimensionals. And it shows to put one in the center. I'll show you one in the center and one here and another one really close to it. Okay, and then we're going to take those off and we're going to put this down. I don't know why those three are there, but they are. And I'm just going to line it up over that flower. There we go. But that is not glued down. Wow. I think I was supposed to put it under the dimensionals. But there's no dimensionals under here. This is weird. All right. I'm going to put another 1 or 2 dimensionals under here, so that we can glue or attach this honeycomb to it, because the honeycomb is very thin and we need to be able to stick to it. All right, there, it's stuck. Yep, it's stuck. Good. And I want to pull this bow out. So it's showing, although I don't know. There, that's okay. And then we want the same thing on this big one. We want to put some dimensionals. And peel the backings off of those. It only shows to put 3 on there, but I don't think that's enough. And then I want that other honeycomb. And this is going to go in the upper. And then put this on here. I'm just lining it up over the flower that's already printed on the card base. It didn't even... I'm struggling with these honeycomb. So I'm picking this up and putting that in there. And now it's on there. Although, yeah, it doesn't look like it's flat. I'm going to try to use a little piece of glue, a little dot of glue with my glue press from Sweet Petunia. And I am just using just a very small dot. Can you see that? I don't even know if you can see that. I'm just going to tack it down. And it did spill out, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to let it sit there for a minute. There we go. And then we have this one, and this one only takes one little mini dimensional, and put that on there. And that is all there is to that card. But look at that, it punches a pack. Punches a pack, is that it? Punches a pack. All right, that's card number 1. All right, let's go on to the next one. This one takes the blue card base, Lost Lagoon. I'm going to fold that in half. Yes, Nancy, it does make a whole difference, doesn't it? And this glue press does come with 2 different bottles. So one of the tips has a finer tip, and one has a larger tip. Not real big, but larger than the beginning one. All right, now I want the honeycomb. That's in here. Wow, when you get this all decorated, you can barely see. You can barely see the honeycomb. I guess it's just enough for interest. This is going to go this way. And I'm going to one here, one here, one here, one here, and one down here. Okay, that's good, I guess. And then we want to use this label here. Enjoy your special day. Enjoy your special day. Beautiful. I love the honeycomb. Then we're going to put this down with adhesive. Now you can use the adhesive dots that come in the kit. Then we want, oh wait, there was a bee. Where's the bee? Hold this thought. There was a bee. That it wants adhesive on it. And it goes down here. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, now there you go. He almost gets lost in there, but he's still cute. All right, back to this card. We have that, and then we want these 2 sprigs of daisies. So one's going to go on the top, one's going to go on the bottom. And again, we're going to attach those honeycomb in there. Crazy. All right. It actually has this going the other way. So all you get for directions is pictures. So you got to figure out what they're trying to tell you. Not always easy, but it's not that difficult either. And then on the bottom, we have 2. 1 and these things like to stick, which is a good thing. Okay. Then we want to peel these off. And then we want 2 honeycomb. Let me find where those are. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, friend. And we want 1. Over here. And then we want 1 down here. All right. Then we're going to pop this over. And line this up here. Just gonna lay it down. I'm not gonna push on it yet because I want to make sure I line both the bottom and the top at the same place. I think this is too low. Okay, pop that on there. And then again, we have this bee. And it says to glue him down, but I am going to pop him up. He needs to be front and center. All right, and yes, I like him popped up much better. Much better. Oh, I have a little dimensional back on there. And there's the second card. Now I got these over to the edge. I mean, they're still okay, but it's not centered. So be careful when you do that. Wonder if I can. I'm not going to try to move it. I'm going to leave it. All right. Third card. Third and final card. We have this one that's kind of brushed with yellow. And this one's going up and down. And we want that last label. Thank you for always being there for me. Oh, I can think of a few people to give this to. All right, let's go back to this. And it's this beautiful one. It's in script. The font is. So that's nice. And Lost Lagoon again. Let me get some of these out of here. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. Cindy was telling me earlier today that this kit is so beautiful, and you are right, Cindy. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, then we need one of these. And a circle, and a daisy, and another bee. Here's a bee. All right. Oh, there's a piece of vellum as well. So that's where one of these come into play. All right, it wants us to pop these up with dimensionals, the sentiment, and there are 3 across the back. And then on the vellum, it wants us to use 2 adhesive dots. And on the circle, it wants us to use the adhesive dots. Now you can use your stamp and seal if you want, or these cute little adhesive dots. The idea behind the paper pumpkin is you have everything you need to create these projects in the box. So if you're going to go somewhere, you're going to be sitting for a while, you know, if you're going to be at, you know, waiting for your daughter at dance class, or waiting for your son at, you know, ball practice, or if you're waiting at the hospital for someone, these are great because they fit right in a tote. Usually, you know, I've seen purses, women's purses, and most of them, that box will fit in their purse. But you can just grab it and go. And then you can make 9 beautiful cards while you're sitting there waiting. And sometimes I found that sometimes when there's ribbon added or included, you'll need your snips. So you just throw those in the box before you leave, and you're good to go. So okay, I am going to, okay, oh, adhere this down first. Okay, I took all these backs off of this. So they're sticky side up. We are going to flip that over, and we're going to use these strips of dimensionals. So one across the bottom, one on the side, and one across the top. Love it. Then we're going to peel those off. And glue it down. Now we're going to center this as best we can. Then the green circle gets put in the middle, and you want to center that. There is a border around it. That was not centered. There we go, that's much better. Then we want this beautiful daisy sprig, and it has both adhesive and dimensionals on it. And the reason is it's going to need dimensional here because this is higher than this circle here because we lifted it up, and then we don't want it lifted down here. So the stem is going to have a glue dot. Oop. And this is just going to go right in the center. The bee, they have that glued down too, but I'll glue them down. I have a hard time gluing little specks of interest like this bee flat. I like interest. I like dimension. Okay. And then I have my card here, my vellum. I want that down. Then I want my sentiment. Actually, my sentiment goes over a little bit. So that vellum is showing on the left and on the bottom. And there's the third card. These are really cute. They are really adorable. They are so much cuter in person than what you can see on the screen. If you have a Paper Pumpkin subscription, you will definitely love this kit. Now, if you don't have Paper Pumpkin subscription, you cannot get this kit. You cannot. The Paper Pumpkin kits are for subscribers only. So that's all the more reason you want to subscribe. Go here. All right. Can you see those? Are they all in the picture? Nope, I want to go up. Cute. Cute. I love them. Let's go this way. I think that's good. So, very cute set. I don't know that I would change this. However, with the back of this card having that print on it, I may do a couple and cut this apart and use it for 2 card bases. I don't know. We'll see what I do. Thank you, Robin. All right, I am going to point you back up to me. Hello. Thank you for hanging out with me and joining me. So we made 3 cards and stumbled a little bit with those little honeycomb things, but you can figure them out. You can figure them out. Not a big deal. You saw how I handled it, so you can do it too. And so what? 25 minutes, we made 3 cards. The other cards that, you know, because you get 3 of each, will go much faster because now you know what you're doing. So, you know, in 45 minutes, you can have 9 cards made with beautiful envelopes. I showed you the envelopes, right? I think I put them away. I did. So there's this one that goes with this card, and this envelope goes with this card. Look at even the back of the envelope. There's still so much interest on these cards. I just love them. And then this one, this envelope with this card. So beautiful, beautiful. I love this set. Love it. It's been a while since I've had one that I didn't really care for. And actually, I can count on one hand how many paper pumpkins I didn't care for. There was only one that I really, I'll be nice, I really struggled with it. I did not finish it, and I do not even have it anymore. So, but other than that, these kits are gorgeous. So I'm going to post the link in the description. So if you're not already a member of or subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, that will give you the information. It will take you right to the link to subscribe under me to get that. If it's something that you want. Now, Paper Pumpkin is different than the kits. Now, Stampin' Up! Has kits too, and anyone can order the kits. And the kits you can order anytime you want, as many as you want, and they keep the kits there for an indefinite amount of time until probably that they're not popular anymore, and then they get rid of those and they bring more in. The Paper Pumpkin, you have to subscribe to it. Only those that have a subscription can get the Paper Pumpkin. Now, Paper Pumpkin does offer refills, and you also have to be a subscriber to get the refills. So, so what you would get is you'd get all the pieces to make all this, but you wouldn't get the stamp set. You wouldn't get the 2 stamp sets. I'm sorry, 2 stamp sets, and you wouldn't get the ink spot, but you would get everything else. And it's called a Paper Pumpkin refill. And they have those a lot for a lot of the kits, especially the popular ones. So keep that in mind too. So, you know, you say, oh, I can only make 9 cards, and, you know, but you can use these stamps and the ink with your own papers. And if you get the refill, you can use them over and over and over again. So good, it's a good value. It is a very good value. All right, I'm going to hop off. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's still daylight here. I love it. What time is it? It's 7:45, and it's still daylight. I love it. It's getting me excited for camping season. We have a lot of camping trips planned. It is awesome. And yeah, so you guys have a wonderful evening. We'll see you back here on Thursday night with yet another wonderful project. And thanks for hanging out with me. Be sure to like and share my video. And if you don't already subscribe, please subscribe. I would love to have you follow me. And you guys take care. I love you. Bye-bye.